Yeah, caught by Tyree. And we're good, folks.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh, big hit there.
You're joining this game in progress.
Bronze medal game in the women's bracket, Austria versus Denmark. We missed the first couple seconds. It was an act of God, folks. It's called the sun. The sun played a part in frying some of the equipment here, but thanks to the boys here at Medabrim Communications, just a short delay, and in case you are just tuning in.
These guys are on it, man. The first sign of trouble, they were scurrying around and got us back live. Thanks, guys. Good job.
Score is 7-0 Austria. 7-0 Austria. We'll update that score here for you in a second. As we are back in action, headphones up. Austria went the length of the field, driving on their first possession, punching it in, and this is, again, the bronze medal game in the women's division. Of course, later on today, we have the finals. Let's see if I can do this. The finals are set. On the men's side, you have Denmark and Italy, who we just saw knock off Israel by 1 point. Denmark and Italy. On the women's side, we have Great Britain and one of the teams. And, man, I am totally out of – there's an interception by Austria. Great Britain will be playing
Spain.
Spain, correct. Thanks, Danny. Great Britain, Spain in the women's, and in the men's, it'll be Italy and Denmark there. Those are your finals, and Israel will be playing for a bronze medal. I'm not sure exactly against France. Italy, France for the bronze. France actually defeated Israel 44-40 just the other day in the first round of the tournament. And for the locals here, I'm sure who are upset at this point that Team Israel is out of the tournament. I know they're going for the bronze, okay, but they put up an amazing effort in a very high-scoring affair.
That was some game, huh?
Great game there. And but the Italy, the combination there, if you heard Danny's interview, quarterback, receiver, those guys are pretty unstoppable.
Yeah.
Luke
I have a feeling
and
we'll do another
Bruja.
interview with them, Josh.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Denmark's
They
a
look
tough
strong.
team. Touchdown. Oh, no, she got her flag at the 1 yard line there.
Yeah.
Austria on the prowl again, already leading 7-0. And we're going to keep it high octane here for the bronze medal game, and we'll keep you covered throughout the rest of the day. After this, I believe, is the men's bronze game, and then we'll have the two finals. Excuse me, I just ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich during that technical delay. It was delicious. I made it myself from scratch, folks. I mean, I didn't, take the bread out of the ground from wheat or anything like that, but I opened the bag, I put the PB&J, watched the replay there on that touchdown, Austria.
The simple things of life.
Simple things of life, and all I have left for the rest of the day is a granola bar. That'll have to hold me over for the rest of the afternoon. But I'm good to go, drinking the May Eden, keeping hydrated with that high-quality H2O. Austria going for the extra point here, already up by 2 scores, up 13-0. 2 receivers left. Rusher coming in, waving her hands, and that middle of the field, that's where all the action appears to be here in the world of flag football, Danny.
They seem to have like an extra receiver on that play. Josh.
Yeah,
she was wide open.
But all day long,
within 10 feet of her.
It seems like that Austrians have that dialed up, and most of the teams here somehow are finding those gaps down the center of the field. Apparently, I was the one who caused a technical glitch. My peanut butter and jelly got on the equipment. That's what they're saying here. I do not agree with that call at all. And I'm no longer going to say Medabrim Communications after that false accusation. Back to the action here. First down for Denmark. I will say it here. They like that, huh? Medabrim Communications, Yuda Wadowski, pronouncing it right, cameraman Eitan Spitz, engineer Yakov Feldman and the crew getting the action back up after their Sega-looking PlayStation system fell to the ground. It's back up, broadcasting to the world. It's unbelievable technology, I'll tell you, Danny, the way things have changed over the years. People here now in Alaska could be watching this game between Denmark and Austria, the third-place bronze medal game. A backwards pass, that's completely legal. She can run her throw. She's taken off down the field, looking for a seam. Did not fool the Austrian women at all. She got about 5 yards.
Yeah, it's true, Josh. I've been watching a lot of the feed
Watch the
from home.
replay there. Interesting lateral pass.
Yeah.
Backwards, completely legal. She can pass or run. Go ahead, Danny. There she
I've been
goes.
watching a lot of the feed, and not only do we have, of course, our score, we have scores running along the bottom of the screen from the other games. We also have under the first half blue marker there. Whenever there's a flag, it comes out yellow. similar to the way that they have on the NFL productions.
There's that
these guys are doing a crack job. And,
again, not know what cracking
really
means,
pushing the envelope.
There goes that infamous plastic bag again from the May Eden on the field, causing a disruption, but they got it off the field. Now they're running again the double. Oh, number 81. Is she the one with the mouth guard? Yep, 81. A fan favorite here, there on Team Austria. I forgot her name. Let's go to the Team Denmark, number 81. That's Nana Elizabeth Schuh Andreasen, fan favorite with her teeth Dracula-like mouth guard, which I'm sure if you're an opposing defender, that's very scary. You want to get out of her way on that pass, though she didn't come up with the completion. 4th down here and long. 4th and forever for the Danes. Ball's up in the air. Number 2 catches the ball. Oh, they're going to give it to her.
Now, yes.
Is she okay? Yes. She okay? Yeah. Emphatically slams the ball down there. Pumped up, number 2. Watch the replay there. That's Sasha Klingegaard. Please. Sorry, number 2 is Charlotte Jeppesen. Charlotte Jeppesen on the catch, number 2. And her jersey actually says something else. It says Sandiger. Maybe that's her first name. We'll have to figure that out. If you're watching us now in Denmark, let's clarify which name is her first. She's got 3 names. Bottom line, she made a great catch. Ball's up. Over the middle, that's going to be a moderate gain there. 2nd down for Denmark. Sidsel Anderson. Anderson, I could say that again. Mrs. Anderson, Miss Anderson.
Yep,
Miss Anderson. Anderson, that we could do. The quarterback there for Denmark. Licks her palm. Gets back. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver right. Looking. Ball batted down. And it was a clean play. She's looking at the ref. But let's look at it again. Because she's in pain. Anderson is in pain. It looked like a clean block. Oh no! They're saying that the official. You have referees, and then you have the head linesman, and wearing the white hat, calling a personal foul on the defense, claiming that they made contact with the QB.
Late flag, Josh.
Late flag. It was a non-flag, a conference, then some yellow.
You rarely see the discussion going on,
right.
And then all of a sudden, just the flag coming out.
Right. And now that she got the flag, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to move it 15 yards. Anderson. Look, he's the head linesman for a reason. He's got the white hat. Man, woman in motion. Oh, this is a trick play. Throws the center. The ball was snapped to one of the receivers who took a position under center. Anderson didn't throw it. Number 13 threw it. Lawrenson. And just a little too far. You can check out the replay. All of a sudden, receiver in motion, takes the snap under center, goes for the back of the end zone. Ball falls to the turf, incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd down for Denmark, who's on the prowl. 14-0, though, Team Austria in this bronze medal game here in Jerusalem at Kraft Family Sports Campus.
Statistically speaking, Austria is just clobbering the rest of the field. They've
scored
223 points, only given up 40.
Right.
As opposed to Denmark, who's scored 102 points and given up 56. But Austria's got an incredible balance in their favor.
Yep. That's why they're in the medal round.
That's right. But interesting that they're not
in the championship game, right?
Hello. Okay. Denmark moving down the field. Trying to put their first points on the board. Anderson back at quarterback. Looking back, looking for a receiver. And just behind number 13. Josh, who's
I'm back. Number 13 there for Denmark is Knudsen. Sabrina Sperling. Oh, my gosh, you got 4 names. Ben Matura Knudsen. We'll call her Knudsen anyway. I'm back there.
You only got 2, Josh. Maybe you'll get her to give you one of hers.
I have a middle name, but I will not divulge that.
Really?
I keep that secret.
I got one, too.
Yes, I do not give private information over the internet. I'll keep that private, as Denmark has a bunch formation, wide receiver to the right, looking for somebody open downfield. Good defense there. But what? Let's see. It looked like a catch, but
it was a catch.
That is questionable. Looked like she made a catch. They're saying she caught it. Let's watch the replay. They're saying she caught it
had the ball long enough, Josh, for them to call the touchdown.
In the NFL, this would not be a catch. This would be the Calvin Johnson or what's his name on the Cowboys. Used to be the receiver. Remember that?
Looks like the reception was made, and then they kind of slapped it out of her hands.
Did she have possession all the way to the ground? I don't know.
There could be as much conjecture in that part as much as we want, but the bottom line is it's a 14-6 score now, and Denmark has put their first points on the board.
I was thinking Des Bryant. Des Bryant, he got to catch it and follow all the way to the full possession all the way down. Another tight spiral into coverage there by Anderson, putting Denmark on the board.
Really threaded the needle with that pass.
14-7 there for Austria.
And, very, very important that Denmark finally get some points on the board if they want to have any chance of sticking around with this very, very tough Austrian team.
Yeah, as you said with those stats, Austria scoring a lot, not giving up a lot. And
I was talking with tournament director Martin Cockerell on the sidelines before the Israel game.
Who is he?
Martin Cockerell. He's the director of the IFAF. He's the head of the tournament here.
Okay, yeah.
And he can't remember a time that Austria was not involved in the final game. So this is uncharted territory for them. They're not used to playing in the bronze medal game, but they have to be considered the favorites here.
Yeah, they're probably going to take out their aggression there on Denmark. I'm not saying I know who's going to win the game, with Denmark now cutting the lead in half. Yeah, but I'm sure
the women not with the prowess that the Danish men have.
Right.
But still a tough competitor, and they should give Austria a game here. They should.
And by the way, those of you listening, I am pretty sure we're going to see Team Israel, the men's team, against France after this game, playing for the bronze medal, the third-place game. I'm assuming it's going to be taking place just after this game is finished, but we are still here in mid-first half, 14-7 Austria. Kind of a subdued crowd at this point. Over there on the other side, maybe because I have the headphones on, I can't hear them or whatnot. But I mean, it is a full house here, Danny, which is a beautiful thing to see. Yeah. A lot of fans here, a lot of people having a good time.
Right. On the women's side, we took fifth place, I think.
Oh, officially Israeli women fifth place. Is that? Would you say that is a disappointment? Would you say that is a good placement? What would you say? Here's the replay, by the way, the last throw.
Yeah, here's the replay.
First down, Austria.
When you're playing at home in front of your home crowd, you always want to get a medal. So I think there's disappointment from that respect. Sorry. But still, they played their hearts out, and fifth place is not a bad finish. Again, Josh.
The drop ball there by Austria. Yeah.
The competition has just increased tremendously.
Yeah, tremendous athletes.
Incredible. And
fundamentals.
The fact that you got two completely different teams. Two teams that have never been in the finals who are in the finals for the first time.
Talking about Great Britain
and Spain.
And Spain, yes.
So
and that will take place later on today.
The competition has just risen. So, while Israel may not be happy with their fifth place finish, still, to be number 5 in Europe is still a very, very nice achievement.
Something to build on for the future.
The coaches there, Yonah
just
Bishan
getting started.
Mordechai Charnowitz.
Build.
Esty Stagaskin and...
Look at that. You see that fake? She does that, man. Touchdown, Austria. I saw that before. She looks like Tony Romo out there herself.
Yeah, that was a nice
Or Drew Brees, actually. Check out the touchdown. Watch here. Watch the ball fake. The defenders don't even know she still has the ball. Mm-hmm. I saw her do that yesterday, or on Friday, rather. She's a pro, that number 2 quarterback there for Austria.
Yeah.
Strabeni. Got to say her name more after we had a fan chat in her name, teaching us how to pronounce it earlier today. Strabeni, number 2. Saskia Strabeni, number 2. You're going to hear that name again in the. Do you know where the 2020 European Championships are going to be held? Any idea?
No, I do not.
Have they announced that yet? Bunch formation here on the extra point.
We can get Martin Cockerell over here, and he may be able to tell us.
All right. And the extra point is good. Austria now building a 2-touchdown lead.
Yeah, 21-7. I'm not quite sure the Danish are going to have the offense to keep up with the Austrians.
Yeah, Austria has scored on 3 consecutive possessions, and we're just underway here, midway through the first half.
But we found some of the Scandinavian teams, Josh, not being able to handle the heat very, very well. You mentioned Finland earlier.
Yeah, I can't handle the heat here, and I have a shade.
And we live here.
But this is like some type of heat-seeking Stuka booth or whatnot.
Some of the players who come from just colder weather climates just are finding it tough here, and especially at this hour of the day.
Right, it is now, according to this, it's 1:40. I mean, this is
the hottest
time of the day. I don't know if did I mention to you or to Kenny the other day that I think that we need to approach the Kraft family for a swimming pool on the complex? Was that you?
No, you didn't mention
I mentioned
to me,
to Kenny.
I would have been on the phone to Robert already.
Mr. Kraft, if you're awake on this Labor Day weekend, Sunday morning at 6 a.m. or so, please get us a swimming pool next. I don't want to be greedy.
How about this? 3? Why should I have to walk over to field 3? We'll take 3.
No, I don't want to sound like an ingrate after this. This is the state-of-the-art facility. Probably the nicest in the Middle East. I would be hard-pressed to find a nicer stadium. Yeah. 3 full-length soccer/football fields, all the indoor facilities, the locker rooms, the guy who's selling ice cream in the parking lot. We got it all here other than a pool, but I'm not going to complain.
They even have some of those water.
Yeah, those water spray, which I asked them if they could put it on this side of the field, but negative on that request.
Okay.
All guts, no glory in the broadcast booth. That's the way we roll here, especially the guys here at Medabrim Communications who have their hands full with the PlayStation system and the 35 USB ports and everything they got going on, multiple computers. If you could only see this is probably a broadcaster's dream to have this kind of access to this kind of equipment. Enough about that. Now let's focus on the game. Denmark there with a short gain on 3rd down. Seems like they're throwing short time and time again, which is not going to be enough to medal in this tournament if they can't get the ball past half field.
Certainly not enough to keep up with the Austrian offense, which has proven itself to be a real juggernaut.
Strabeni, yes. She just walked in front of our booth, but she's a pro. She doesn't even turn to look at us. She's focused on the game, listening to instructions from her coach. She hears her name. She's so used to it because she's a champ. Number 2, Strabeni there. Nice gain there by Denmark. Will bring up 4th down and 5 yards. Looked like a pretty aggressive tackle there, but referees are keeping the yellow in their pockets. Man, it must be hot for the refs also. Ooh. I didn't even think about them. Yeah. They're wearing this black and white zebra.
Yep.
And then especially the head referee at least is wearing a white hat, but these 2 other linesmen, black hats, attracting that sun. I think
that's actually part of the uniform. I think he's got to wear the white one.
That's just exactly. He's the head. He's the big cheese, top dog, no doubt.
No, it certainly can't be easy. Game after game after game, running up and down the field with these players. They're probably not in condition like the players, and they're probably finding it tough.
Yeah. Welcome to Israel. Oh, incomplete pass on 4th down, and that's unfortunate if you're a fan of the Danes. There, as Austria will take over up by 2 touchdowns, a comfortable lead to this point, with their defense stepping up, not letting Denmark cross midfield. Team Austria in the house. There we go, lining up again, and they're staying with, looks like they're the same lineup there, Strubeni there at QB. We haven't called out so far this game Catherine Mansbart.
Or Teresa Weigand.
Yeah, where are they?
Those are 2 top receivers for
Let's see if they're on the field. There she is. Let's see who caught that one. Catch made by Austria. She's still going. Flag pulled. That's number 16, Kugler. Caroline Kugler. But earlier today, MVP Catherine Mansbart in the last game. Playing really well out there for Team Austria. Man, and their coach is wearing all black as well. But he's busy, so I don't know if he feels the heat. They're all wearing black. All the coaches in Austria are brave souls out there, attracting that Israeli sun right on their heads. As I gaze out here, look at the beautiful. Did you notice the
way these guys are professionals, though, and I think they got their mind on that trophy.
All right, everyone wants something. I didn't see. Was there a bronze medal trophy? I saw the Lombardi replica gold medal. They're medals for the bronze. Yeah. You noticed. I don't know if you took time to notice a beautiful view here. What's the name of the valley we're in? We're in a valley here in Jerusalem. One more time there from the booth. Yuda says. Emek HaArazim Valley, correct. And if you just look around, we're literally down in the valley, but you can see the buildings of Jerusalem surrounding this beautiful facility. Sometimes you just got to take 3 minutes to look around, or you could miss something. That's Ferris Bueller. Right. That's a reference from that movie. And that's going to be a 1st down there for Austria. Timeout as we're headed toward nearing halftime here.
We're actually underneath one of the high-tech areas of Jerusalem called
Har
HaChotzvim.
Yes.
Mount Chotzvim here.
Industrial.
Teva sign. Pharmaceuticals.
Some other, that's the whole, yeah.
The Austrians are faring better than the Teva stock lately, huh, Josh?
I think that's halftime.
Anyway, it is halftime.
Really? And, we missed that.
We will get back to you right now, and the score being Austria 21, Denmark 7.
They're handing out lunch, Danny, so go for it, man. Now's your time.
It's a good time to break.
You have about 30 seconds. Halftime here is not very long.
We will be back in a moment.
At Kraft Family Sports. They don't play games here at Kraft Family Sports Campus. The second half starts right away. They have about 2 minutes. No rest for the weary here. As Austria takes over up 21-7, heading south to north here at beautiful Kraft Family Sports Campus in Jerusalem, 2019. Flag Football European Championships, and we are in the bronze medal game for the women, and that catch is by number 55 for Austria, who is not listed on my program. Ladies and gentlemen, we've gone through all the way to the bronze medal game, and somehow 55 is not here. If that is your daughter, your sister, your mother, your whatever, and you're listening out there and from Austria, 55 on Austria, please let us know what her name is. Chat in on YouTube. Chat in on YouTube, and there is another, wow, touchdown, number 65 there. That is Katrin Mansbart. Catherine Mansbart. Check out the replay there as Austria goes up 27-7. Long bomb, wide open, manages to stay just inside the pylon for another score from Austria. Don't forget about the Facebook page. Give us a like, American Football in Israel. Share the games. Give us likes. Check out the videos. Check out everything that's going on our Facebook page, as updates are coming in by the minute here with all your scores and highlights and everything else. And, of course, we'll be voting for MVP in just a minute here as Austria attacks on the extra point. That is number 16, Kugler. Excuse me. On the extra point. Ding, ding. Check out the replay. Back in the end zone, Kugler. Kugler on the extra point, and it is getting out of hand here for the Austrians. Danny Gwirtz is at lunch. No problem here. Now we have some type of sign language going on here. The guys in the booth are trying to get my attention using motion. I do not speak sign. MVP. Oh, they want me to tell them who the potential MVPs are. I'm going to say so far that Strubeni, the quarterback, and I'm going to have to go with Mansbart after that tiptoe touchdown. For Denmark, I'm going to go with Anderson. If you want to photocopy this, guys, put it in your scanner. Do whatever you do here. As Denmark is taking over on offense, take a picture of it, and we're going to have to wait a minute on that. So I'll take a little video of that, a picture. Those who are circled are my choices for MVP. Actually, let's see. There may be one other one here. No, let's go with Andresen. Yeah, let's go also with Andresen from Denmark. If Denmark somehow pulls off a miracle victory here and comes back from 28-7 down here in the second half. Coming up after this, I believe, is the third-place bronze medal game between Italy and, France and Israel. Ball knocked down by Austria. Danny is coming back to the booth. He finished lunch faster than those halftime breaks. Like 2 minutes, the guy ate a whole sandwich and who knows what. Danny, how'd you pull that off, man?
Well, first of all, thank you for allowing me to put a little bit of sustenance in my body.
Yeah, you can't
eat all day.
In this heat, man. Without that PB&J, I'd be on the ground. I'd be laid out.
And as opposed to your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I was told to stay clear of the booth when I'm eating.
So. Right. Yeah, I'm the one who set it off. I got the jelly on the system.
Right. Any of that flag that gets in that computer, we're
finished. Flag on the play there. Looks like a penalty on. I think it's on Austria. I could be wrong, unless they call it the other way. Let's
Meanwhile, Austria has extended their lead 28-7.
Oh, 15-yarder. That's going to hurt.
This is going to be one of those second halves that might drag a bit.
We might be scoreboard watching in the second half. Yeah, but there are no other games.
There's no other games going on, Josh. We may be stands watching. We may be watching the stands. So
no, this is actually the second half. No, it's a bronze medal game. It means a lot.
This was going to be a tall order for Denmark anyway to stay in this game. I mean, again,
Austria, one of the favorites.
Such a good team. It's a real surprise and probably a big disappointment that they're not in the finals. But it is what it is, and we do have a great final with Great Britain and Spain coming up
later today.
Right after this.
Don't go anywhere. Oh, yeah? They're going to go right to the championship game? I thought the men's.
No, they may have the bronze medal game for the men's before they have this.
They have a double pass.
Correct.
Denmark has been doing this all day. It's broken up by Austria. You can hear them. By the way, the score, guys, 27-7, not 28. It's just given an update by the official crew, the guys who are behind the scenes running the tournament. The 2019 Israel European Flag Football Championships. By the way, as you know, I don't have to tell you, but we were actually supposed to get the championships in 2014, and then as a result of a war, it got pushed off by 5 years.
Yep.
So, but we're very happy that Confederation.
Things are actually heating up here as we approach the tournament time.
Right.
Thank God nothing.
Yeah, thank God it's
really happened.
For now, it's quiet. Long ball, open receiver. She's beautiful catch. Number 13. On Denmark. They cut the lead to 27-13. That is Lawrenson.
Lawrenson,
Bianca
down the middle.
Aaron
Perfect pass in stride. And Denmark has now
watch the replay there on the bomb from
this lead.
From Anderson to Lawrenson on that bomb. Check that out. Gets open down the middle.
Sound like they're going to go quietly. Huh?
No, they're not. No one's going home without a fight here.
These players have a lot of pride, and they also want their shot at the bronze medal.
Right. Yeah. No, listen, you can. It's not over till it's over. Even though Austria has been basically dominating on that play, it shows you Denmark can go long on them. Quarterback takes a snap, looks, fires, incomplete. 27-13, 14-point game is your score. MVP now voting for your MVP of this game. Bronze medal game in the women's is now up on Facebook. Will it be Saskia Strabeni? Will it be Katrin Mansbart? Will it be the Anderson, Sitzel Anderson, the quarterback for Denmark, or Nana Elizabeth Schue Andresen for Denmark? You have 4 great choices there.
Do we know who got the MVP for that game, Israel against Italy?
Israel-Italy. Do we have any final viewer MVPs? Who on Facebook?
The viewer MVP would love to know
announce
what
that
our
soon.
Fans out there thought about.
I bet you it's Bua.
And I'm going with the quarterback.
Yeah. Could be either one. Italy, Israel. We're trying to find out the last game we saw. Who's the fan MVP there?
Yeah.
Voted by the fans, not officially.
He had Bua many times.
He's got confidence. He's got poise. He's got the height. He's got a rocket arm. Yep. Great catch here by Austria. Before you do that, Danny, take over for a second here. Having a little headset.
Do I have a little headset problem? No. Okay. All right. Austria trying to answer that long touchdown from Denmark, and again, very methodically working up the field. Katrin Mansbart, we've quoted her number several times today.
Break there.
Okay, man.
And now I'm back for a second time. Took a little break there, a little headset issue. We'll try that again.
Seems like I'm also having one.
Yeah. We'll be right back. I don't know if you can hear me. The heat, guys, for those who are listening, the heat melts the equipment. Nothing you can do about that. Long pass, which could have maybe been intercepted, but overthrowing everybody there. I'm going to take off my headset again as we have another headset thing. Wait. Oh, that's better. There we go. If I stand and stare at the other field without watching the game, headset's perfect. No, I will turn around. Let's see. Oh, we're okay.
That means I'm going to have to take over the play-by-play, Josh. So
if I'm watching the lone player over there, if I had a paintbrush,
Luke did win. The quarterback did win, huh?
Yeah, you called it, man.
Yeah,
if I had a paintbrush and I see the lone player on that field, I would paint him and call it something. I would call it fifth place glory or something like that. I don't know. There's a guy sitting alone. Sorry, I'm getting yelled at in the broadcast booth. Got to turn around here. Keep the attention on Denmark, Austria in the third place bronze game, bronze medal game.
Denmark actually held Austria, which is no
easy feat.
No small feat, I'll tell you.
Number 84 has joined us in the booth from Austria. Her name is Guster and Sophie, giving us a thumbs up, waving to the fans back at home. They can't see you on camera, but we're reporting to your family that you guys are playing great. Wish you much luck here for the third place. She's enjoying the shade that we have here. Very smart player, doesn't want to sit in the heat, stand in the heat. Oh, whoa, a ball nearly took out our studio here, but
what a great catch!
Great catch out of bounds. I thought it was headed right for you, Danny.
Yeah,
that's the angle I had, but luckily she caught it. But even though it was out of bounds, no catch.
My catching days are over, Josh.
That does not count. Oh man, I'm gonna need to sit in the hot tub tonight. I tell you, I don't have a hot tub though, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I think the IFL will provide, maybe the AFI will provide a massage as well.
Somebody does. There is one team brought a massage table or something out there. I saw. Yeah, I may have to go.
I don't think it's meant for the broadcast.
All guts, no glory as Denmark runs that special double pass, throws it though. Nice great catch, tiptoe.
First down.
Denmark is not going away, folks. That's number 10. Number 10, watch the replay over there of number 10, of course.
Yeah, you think these fair-skinned Danes would just wilt in the second half, but they are not. They are saving possibly their best football for the second half, and they are approaching the goal line of Austria, trying to make it a one-score game.
Oh, here it is. It's Christina. I'm probably butchering this, but it's M-O with a line through it, R-U-P. Christina Morup there. Denver, if you know the proper way to say Morup. We had one of the guys from Denmark yesterday come over and give us some help with the names. But if your daughter is number 10 in Denmark, and Christina Morup, send us a chat. Let us know if we're doing okay on her name. Direct snap to a wide receiver. She throws it away. Very smart play. She did not lose yardage on that play. It could have been a disaster for Denmark. It's going back to the line of scrimmage there. This will be second down. And watch that. Check out that replay there. Direct snap to the wide receiver. She has the option of lateraling it, throwing it, or running it, or throwing it away. And that she takes the latter there, throwing it down. Smart play. Nothing's doing. No reason to force it here. Trailing only by 2 scores with the ball in Austrian territory. Quarterback takes a snap. Oh, great defensive play by number 27, Austria, Annika Wedschlag. Watch that again, doing what is necessary. You don't have to go for the pick every time. If you get your hands on and knock the thing down, live to fight another day.
And an important third down. They have to get some yardage here to make a possible end zone throw. I don't think she can throw it to the end zone.
I'm going to disagree with you, Danny. I'm calling 6 points on this play. I say she hits her target in stride in the end zone right here.
They're going to go for a nice end pattern.
I'm saying she's going for it all. Going for it all. And you're right. You're right, Danny. You pulled the room on that one.
And now they're in a manageable position to try to get the score.
Charlotte Sandiger-Jebison falling out of bounds, but catching it in play. Nice diving effort there by number 2, Jefferson on Team Denmark. 4th down and goal. This might be the play of the game for the Danes if they want to stay alive and have any chance in making an amazing comeback here against Austria.
Number 10 here has a huge height advantage over her.
You say they should go to 10? Yeah. Somebody's calling timeout. Timeout. Austria. They didn't like what they saw there on the offense. They're calling them over, and the guy's got a professional scoreboard, does the coach. He's going to be dialing up a play for their defense to try to prevent Denmark from cutting into the lead even further. I'm going to hit the Mayeden, Danny.
All right, good. Yeah, time for, I've been listening to you guys give Mayeden plugs, and very nice. They supplied the water, but they did not donate the water. That's called.
Oh, really?
It's called a spade here, guys.
I thought that's what a supplier
does. They did not donate the water. They gave us a nice deal.
We'll teach you a new
Took
Hebrew
an ad
word,
in our program. We're very thankful to them, but they did not give us 5,000 bottles of water. It would have been nice. We did try with them, but
it was 5,000. I predicted that.
Yeah.
We had a contest earlier to see how many. We took a picture of the Mayeden bottles, and we wanted to ask people at home how many bottles of Mayeden do you see in this pile? Yeah. And I guessed 5,000. Yeah, and you know what I won? I got one bottle of Mayeden.
One bottle. You can take a six-pack home. I heard you were going to steal one, Josh. Well, we're going to actually allow you to take one home.
Oh, man. That would really help me during the rest of the week. But I will teach you a new word here in Israel.
Back to the action.
The word is
Denmark after the timeout.
L'chaim. L'chaim to life. L'chaim. I'm drinking the Mayeden, and here we go. Denmark running a play. Big fourth down. Going for the end zone. Receiver open. She hits her in the end zone.
And they did.
And that is my... I can't call her my favorite player, but she's my favorite mouth guard, Andreasen. Nana, watch the replay.
She's
Elizabeth.
Got some funky glasses on, too.
Andreasen. She was, I remember her from yesterday. She's the center, actually. Comes out of the center position, finds a little seam at the left-hand corner of the end zone. She's one of the MVP candidates. If Denver pulls off this win, I think that's 2 touchdowns for Andreasen.
Denmark, Josh, not Denver.
Oh, here we go
again. Here we go again.
I've called Denmark about 4 times. It took me until midway through the second half for me to mess up Denmark with Denver.
And he's not even a Broncos fan, my friend.
I'm thinking Broncos here, folks. But the way Denmark's playing now, they might as well be the Denver Broncos with a comeback here, 27-19, going for the extra point. Anderson looks for her receiver. No, you got to call. That was a collision.
I don't think so.
Bodies
Josh. I think
everywhere.
It was incidental contact. And
Bodies everywhere.
No flag on the play.
Watch the replay there. These ladies are tough, man.
She almost had it. But
these women are tough. Take a licking, and I see 3 ladies on the ground. No extra point.
They did exactly what they had to do on that drive.
It was a must.
It was a third down from about a little close to the midfield. They got the pass over to the right end, which gave them a manageable fourth down. And they connected on that fourth down.
We have a 1-possession, 8-point game. Austria takes over from their own 5. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. QB Strubetti. What's going on here? They're looking at the broadcast booth. It wasn't us, sir. Whatever happened, we did not do it.
There's no peanut butter and jelly sandwiches here to blame, Josh.
Now, the score was incorrect. The official score was incorrect. The referees are reprimanding the tournament officials. And... let's see here, 27-19. That's what we have. Ball's up, first down completion, modest gain there for Austria, about 7 to 10 yards. Let's see here, what are they doing? They're updating the score. We didn't hear you, sir, the microphone. We have it right. Yeah, of course we do, guys. I know we're not the official scoreboard here, but we always have it right, or at least you do, guys.
Katrine Mansbart on that.
Yeah, she's one of the MVP candidates for this game. Bunch formation in the middle. She's got a unique rushing style. Oh, she missed flag there.
Mansbart again.
Yeah, Mansbart again. But you see number 4, the rusher for Denmark, Klingegaard there. She has a unique rushing style. She doesn't just come forward. She waves her hands in the air that way to try to throw off the passer's vision there. It's pretty unique. Check it out on the next play. I haven't seen this other than from Denmark throughout the tournament. The only team I've seen do that. Watch this. Watch her arms there. Bunch formation from Austria. First down on that great play. Watch her. Look, watch. Waving both arms in the air, but the ball is deep. Receiver wide open. Oh,
dropped.
Number 15, I'm not going to say her name. Well, okay. Well, she did. Stephanie Konechny on the near touchdown. She is going to be kicking herself after she watches the replay later on our Facebook page or on YouTube or wherever she sees the replay of this game. She's going to check that out and not be happy with that play. She clearly outran the defender, but could not come up with 6.
And now Denmark with a real good chance to stop them on this drive.
Second down. Bullet throw there by the quarterback. Strubeni on the bullet. She's got a laser rocket arm there. Hits number 4. Valerie Sedlacek, to be precise. And that'll bring up third down with Austria driving. And we'll have to get a clock to find out. We'll talk to one of the refs to see how much time's left in the half. Triple formation, triple receivers to the right. Quarterback looking over the middle. Wide open receiver, number 65. Again, Mansbart. Touchdown, Austria. And that's, I'm not going to say a nail in a coffin, but that's certainly a dagger there. Watch the replay here. Mansbart comes into your picture there. From right to left, cuts across, and then just outruns the defense. Put up 6 more for Team Austria.
Tonight, Josh, is our final party after all the action.
Okay.
At the hotel. Yeah, there's going to be a nice big party. I don't know if anyone's going to have any energy to dance tonight, but
what time
we do have a nice final party.
Is
and
it open to the
and if
public?
our opening party was any indication, people are going to have a good time there. We got a very nice band called the Tarante Groove Machine, and people were getting ready for the tournament and letting off a little steam. And
who's playing tonight?
I think there's just a DJ.
I heard it was John Bon Jovi. Not true? And that's the extra point there by Austria. Bon Jovi actually was in Israel this summer along with J-Lo and a few other big names in the music industry. Right. That pass was caught by Valerie Sedlacek there. Watch the replay there.
Scaring the booth, Josh. They thought it was peanut
butter
and Bon Jovi.
They got excited.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting in the mail for my invitation to the closing ceremony. I'm sure it got lost. But and so did the guys from Medabrim. They're also looking for their invitations. Guys, I'm sure it's in the mail by today. I'm going to check when I get home, take a quick shower, and head on over to the party tonight.
Don't get too excited, guys. Your wives are also invited.
Medabrim said that they're staying home. Nice little slant by number 13 there on Denmark, Lawrenson. So we have this game afterwards. The 2:30 slot will be the third place game for the men.
Yeah, Israel
and then
facing France.
3:45 is the women's final, I believe, and then 5 o'clock the men's final. Looks like you're going to be broadcasting that 5 o'clock game with somebody by the name of Gidon. You and Gidon. Who's Gidon?
I don't know.
All right, there. It'll be a surprise for you then.
It's a kind of strange time to give someone their debut, huh, Josh?
Yeah, why not? Finals. I didn't make the schedule.
Oh. There's no way you can get Kenny back here, is there?
I don't know. Kenny Sweetbell, if you're listening, Danny would like you to come on out.
Oh, he's got to.
And I'm supposed to call the next game. No, Gidon's supposed to show up for the 2:30. What time is it now? 2:08. He's supposed to be here then. I don't know who Gidon is. There's also somebody by the name of Esti who's on the schedule but has been a no-show throughout the tournament. Nevertheless, we'll have you covered with whoever's in the booth here.
We're going to give it to you one way or another.
One way or another.
Coverage will continue. Continuous coverage here.
Oh, the
European Flag Football Championships at 2019. Very proud. Just our honor to host this whole event here.
Direct snap to the wide receiver. Passes back to the quarterback. She can run or throw. Tries to throw, but is low and just a bit outside. Say that again. Your microphone there. I'm trying to get some information here from. Oh my God! Now my eardrums are gone, boys. Somebody in the booth yelling in my ear. You there in the booth. This gave my ears a real ringing. And they can enjoy it with Medabrim here. Medabrim is actually, I heard, we're going to bring a big, like one of those blow-up pools, and they're going to fill with water, and there's going to be a big pool party here by the 5 o'clock game. Anyway, Denmark back to pass. Nice. Oh, almost a nice catch there by number 81. The girl with the...
Not quite sure who that pass was intended to.
The
girls were looking at each other saying, why did you leave it for me? And
there's a replay coming up. And Drayson has a also very interesting tattoo there I see on her shoulder. It looks like a bat. I mean, she's playing like a superhero. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it looks like a bat on the shoulder. Inquiring minds want to know. We'll have to check out some of the photographs from the weekend to check out the tattoo on her shoulder. As Austria takes over, a direct snap. A handoff rather, along the left side for a modest gain of several yards. Clock is running. We are almost out of time, I would say, in this game. It is now 2:10 p.m. local time, Israel time, not the game clock. And since this game started about 1:15, by doing some simple math, games usually averaging about an hour. Here, the referee just called it. Let's see if we can get an official time. Any idea how much time? He's checking his clock, cleaning his eye, making a gesture, looking at his clock again. We describe everything here, folks. No holds barred. How much time, sir? Must be just a few more minutes. 1 minute warning. 1 minute. Okay,
We've been told there's 1 minute to go, Josh.
1 minute left in the action, and then I believe the local team, Israel, the men, I believe. Let's see if I don't see any teams practicing. Yeah, Israel's getting ready at one of the other pergolas down here on in between the fields. Israel getting ready to
I wonder
play.
how much they're going to have left in the tank after that
Right.
game.
But France also had a tough game there against Denmark.
They've had a little bit more time to rest.
I think just a few more minutes. They were playing the same time, but Israel's game finished later because of all the scores and the timeouts. And here's just a running around, eating some clock there by Austria. And I think the clock is running. Denmark not even trying to stop it. I think they will be satisfied with their fourth place finish, which is very respectable in this tournament of 11, finishing in fourth place. And Austria, assuming it will be later on, they will receive their medals there. Third place ceremony.
It's used to different climate to come here in the heat and play as well as they have. They have to be very, very happy with themselves.
I think we should. There it is, the bronze medal. They're calling the game. Austria, bronze medal, 2019 European Flag Football Championship. I'm going to make sure I make a note of that. We're going to take a break and come back with the third place game, the bronze medal game on the men's side. We'll be right back.